Hi, Anthony Tilley here, and welcome to Daniel and Kenster's blog. I'm one of the guys who they have asked to be a guest presenter, trainer, coach, contributor, whatever word you want to use, and I'm really pleased to be here today, and it's a great honor to be able to talk to you guys. Now, if you don't know who I am, basically I'm the guy who built a solo ads business and went from sort of virtually zero income to 5 figures a month in a period of about 8 months. And I had a solo ads business, and I decided then to sell it. It was doing very well, but I wanted to move on, and I wanted to move into coaching because that's something that I'd always done offline. I'd worked for 3 of the largest corporations here in the UK, and my background was business development, coaching, training, etc. So, you know, it was just something that I wanted to do. And I also did it partly to set myself apart from everybody else, because there's a lot of solo ad sellers out there, but as far as I'm aware, I'm the only guy who's had the solo ads business, you know, built it up from nothing and then sold it, and then have leveraged that, you know, used that money then to live off, to do other projects, etc. So you know, it was a cool strategy that I put in place and has worked out very well for me. But basically, Daniel and I were chatting earlier on today, and he saw a mastermind that I did in a Facebook group recently, for a Facebook group for William Murray, and he said, yeah, it was pretty cool. Do you fancy getting on and doing something for my guys? I want to give them some good value, you know, I really sort of want to help them. So what can you do? So basically, I wanted to actually spin this around actually from what I did on the mastermind session and what I do, you know, sort of generally, you know, quite a lot. I've done a lot of coaching for, let's, you know, sort of several big marketers for their inner circle groups. Teach them how to buy solo ads, how to make sure they get the best return on their investment, and, you know, to make sure that they drive the traffic through, they're getting the good opt-ins, that kind of thing, and make sure they buy from the right people, that kind of stuff. And there's actually quite a few now, there's quite a few WSOs out there around that kind of thing. So I wanted to do something a little bit different for you today, and I wanted to talk more about the business model of being a solo ad seller. Okay, so you know, there's a lot of people out there buying solo ads at the minute and using solo ads to build their list. It's a great way to build your list, great way to get people onto test pages, etc., test conversions and opt-ins, that kind of thing. But there's nobody out there really talking about actually becoming a solo ad seller. Okay, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, because I've done it, I know what it takes, and I know the great income you can make from it. So I thought it'd be pretty cool just to give you a little, sort of just a brief taste really of the kind of thing that you can do, how you can build yourself a list. Okay, it's very, very simple. Now, I guess the first question you might be actually saying, well, this is great, Anthony, you've said the word solo ads lots of time, but what the heck is a solo ad? Basically, a solo ad is when you go to a marketer. So like myself, you know, I had a list of 93,000 subscribers in my business. Basically, you would come to me and you say, hey Anthony, I've got this great free gift. It's about Facebook advertising, or it's about how to make money on Twitter, or it's about SEO or whatever. But something, obviously with my niche, it was the make money online niche. So I've got this great free gift. I would like to buy a solo ad from you. I would like to buy, basically, it's an email. Okay, it's a newsletter that I'm sending out to my list, and within it I'm telling them about your product, telling them how great it is, and then there's a link that they can click through and go and opt in. So that is a solo ad. Okay, solo ad, solo mailing. It's somebody sending out your offer to their list. You pay them then per click. Okay, and the same way, flip it on its head, when you're a solo ad seller, you will charge people per click. So you don't charge them on the size of your list, you charge them on the traffic that you can deliver. So it's much fairer. It used to be the old way with the number on the list, but this is much fairer. To build a solo ad business is very, very simple. All you need, and this is, you know, I built a 93,000 list, guys, and there's people out there that have built bigger lists than I have, and all you do is put up a squeeze page and you drive traffic to it. Okay, squeeze page, If you perhaps want an even more in-depth explanation, go on YouTube. What is a squeeze page, or how to set up a squeeze page? But a squeeze page basically it's not a great big long sales letter. It's just a form. I tended to have mine so they were what we call above the fold. So the opt-in box was, they didn't have to scroll down. So everything was there, was sort of on their one screen. That you would have the headline, so something like "Sick of seeing the internet big dogs, siphon all the cash, while you sit at home penniless, question mark, exclamation mark," and then a sub-headline in black, "Then you need this free," and then in brackets, $27 value, report now, limited availability, and then an arrow going up and down or something like that. Enter your details down below, email address, and then people enter their email address, and then they're on your list. And it's as simple as that. It's a very simple process to set up. If you haven't got hosting now as an internet marketer, then you should have hosting in some way, shape, or form. So I'm pretty certain you've got that taken care of. If you don't have an autoresponder now as an internet marketer, that is an absolute must. You have got to have an autoresponder. Okay. Personally, I recommend Aweber, GetResponse. They're two of the best. You're going to get a good service from them. They're not the cheapest, so you shop around and check your prices. But the deliverability, basically what I mean by that is when you send an email, it's going to reach the destination. Most of the time, it's not going to go into the spam box. So deliverability with Aweber is very, very good. That's what I personally use. So you need that as an internet marketer, because I'm sure you've heard the expression "the money's in the list." Well, it is, but it's not just the money's in the list, the power is in the list as well. So you have got to build yourself a list. I know personally from having built that list, the power that has brought me, and the people that have sort of wanted to know me, want to JV with me now, and the experiences that I've had, etc., all because I built myself a list. So if you're not list building now and you're thinking it's hard, do it, and it's not. Okay, so squeeze page. Send the traffic to it. Buy a couple of solo ads. So you need to invest a little bit in this, but it's not a huge amount. A few $100, you can get a solo ad. Send a few solo ads for a few $100. Send them to the squeeze page. What you really want there, I recommend, your best bet is to have an OTO, one-time offer. Okay, but if you're not comfortable, if you're not happy with putting that up, if you don't think you're capable of getting some private label rights stuff or master resale rights, if you're not able to produce just your own stuff, and if you don't think that you can get the private label rights stuff up, then just get a page, just get a simple page that says "Thank you for joining my list. Check out your product is in your inbox. Check out these great free resources," or just check out these recommended resources. And you can then send, you can have some banners underneath it, and you can send people to affiliate offers. You can send them to other marketers' offers who you are banking clicks with. What I mean by that is you drive traffic to them. So you drive them, sort of through your banners. People click on the banner here, and it then goes through to there. That is horrendous writing. It then goes through to their squeeze page, and people opt in. Okay, they opt in there, and then basically based on the amount of traffic you've sent to that squeeze page, they will then send it back to you. Normally they'll send sort of 15-20% more back. So when you bank with someone, they'll normally send you more back, and that's a great way of building your list as well. So when you're sending traffic through your squeeze page, you're then also diverting traffic on, and you're leveraging that traffic that you've already bought. So you're making the most that you possibly can of it. You're getting your best return on investment. So that's what OTO is the best if you can. If not, just stick a thank you page behind it. I really do recommend that. So that, to be honest with you, with perhaps a couple of tweaks here and there, that's how I built a list of nearly 100,000 subscribers, and that will be how marketers these days with lists of 10, 20, 30, 50, 150, 300,000, whatever, are building lists. Okay. Once you then hit 100 clicks, and what I mean by clicks basically is people clicking on the emails that you send. Once you hit 100 clicks, you can start selling solo ads. It really is that simple. And 100 click solo ad, you'll be looking, probably get 40, 45 bucks for it, something like that. And then obviously as your list gets bigger, you'll be able to deliver more clicks. You deliver more clicks, you charge more money. And you're looking then a thousand click solo ad these days going around about the $500 mark. So if you can send 1,000 clicks a day, you're making $500 a day. That's some pretty nice money. Yeah. So it's very simple. It really is a very simple business model. And as I say, for me personally, it's worked very, very well for me. As part of it, I won Alex Jeffrey's launch contest. I beat a lot of big marketers. Off the back of that, within a couple of days of me winning that, he actually asked me to come and work for him, and I was launch manager for him on 6 WSOs. I was the launch manager on a WSO of his that did 6 figures in 7 days. I then approached Dagan Smith, who was a very big marketer, and I had an idea for a coaching program for solo ads, and he was like, yeah man, that is a really cool idea. Let's get this going. We've got that in place. Sometime in the next couple of months, I'll be going over to Las Vegas, speaking at that closed group coaching session there for the people that bought that product. And just today, I was asked to speak at a Warrior event in November in Manchester in the north of England. So, and it's all because I've had a solo ads business. And it's all because, and this is going back to what I said earlier, you may remember I said the power's in the list, and that's basically what I mean by it. It's not just the money, it's all of the stuff that's come on from it as well that's basically positioned me and helped me then to leverage that and really to become known as the solo ads expert, the go-to guy. I get a lot of marketers now asking me advice on solo ads. But I wanted to really just go through this briefly with you guys, give you a brief overview, perhaps give you a whet your appetite, give you a taste of this, and just to highlight to you what a simple business model this is and how easy it is to get into. And what I would say as well is at the minute there is far more demand than there is supply for solo ads. There's a lot of guys out there selling them, but there's far more. Like when I sold my business, I had a 6-week waiting list. People would have to wait 6 weeks for a solo ad from me. And they would wait because they think, damn, this guy must be really good. And they pay me, and then 6 weeks later I deliver the traffic. So it's it's pretty powerful stuff. So I really do recommend that you consider this as if you're not making any money at all at the minute. If you're looking for something nice and easy to get into, it's not rocket science. It's building a list, as the way I did there a few minutes ago, and then just sending out emails. It really is very, very simple. So you can do this. So if you're not making money, you can do it. If you want to add it as an extra income stream, you can do it. There's a lot of marketers now, a lot of well-known marketers have been coming to me recently asking me about setting up this kind of thing because they want to do it. They've got lists already and they want to start looking to sell solo ads. So when the big boys start getting on it, that it's that it's a good business model. So I really hope you've enjoyed the video today. I'm going to add a little bit a little bit of more information down below for you. I actually launch a WSO at 9 AM on the 4th of September called Operation Solo, and it's more in depth with regards to building a solo ads business. So if you want more information, then just check that out. If it's not for you, then fine, fair enough. I wish you all the best. But if it is for you, I really look forward to helping you to build your business. And finally, keep on looking at this blog. Daniel and Kenster have got a lot of good guys coming over the next couple of months, and he's really keen to give great value to you guys. And as I say, he reached out to me and asked me to do this, which obviously I'm more than happy to do. So he's really looking after you guys, which is great. It's a really nice thing to see in this day and age. So put your comments down below as well. I'd really like to hear what you've got to say, what you think of the video, and good luck to you. Cheers. Bye now.